I'm sorry to bother you. They must have sent me the upstairs key. I couldn't get the downstairs door open. I'm sorry to bother you. Upstairs key. Couldn't get the downstairs door open.
Oh, that's quite all right. It happens to anyone. Quite frequently does. Good night.
I hate to bother you, but could I ask you one more favor? Can I borrow your telephone?
Sure, why not?
Well, this is a nice place you got here. Just moved in too, huh?
No, I've been here about a year. The phone's over there. Well, I thought it was. Oh, now I remember. I put it in the suitcase. It muffles the sound. Muffles the sound.
Oh! I'm sorry, is he okay?
Oh, he's all right, aren't you, Cat? Poor old Cat. Poor slob without a name. I don't have the right to give him one. We don't belong to each other. We just took up one day. I don't want to own anything until I can find a place for where me and my things go together. I don't know where that is, but I know what it's like. It's like Tiffany's.
Tiffany's? You mean the jewelry store?
That's right. I'm crazy about Tiffany's. Listen, you know those days when you get the mean reds?
The mean reds? You mean like the blues?
The blues are because you're getting fat or because it's been raining too long. You're just sad, that's all. The mean reds are horrible. Suddenly you're afraid and you don't know what you're afraid of. Don't you ever get that feeling?
Sure.
When I get it, what does any good is to jump into a cab and go to Tiffany's. Calms me down right away. Oh, if I could find a real life place like Tiffany's, well, then I'd buy some furniture and give the cat a name. I'm sorry. You wanted something. Oh, the telephone. Go ahead and make your call.
I'm supposed to meet somebody. Isn't this 10 o'clock Thursday morning? I just got off the plane from Rome and, I can't remember.
Thursday? Is this Thursday?
I think so.
Thursday? It can't be! Oh, it's too gruesome!
Well, what's so gruesome about Thursday?
Nothing, except I never remember when it's coming up. Generally, I just don't go to bed on Wednesday nights because I have to be up to catch the 10:45. They're so particular about visiting hours. Will you be a darling and look under the bed for a pair of black alligator shoes? I've got to do something about the way I look. A girl can't go to Sing Sing with a green face.
Sing Sing?
I always thought it was a ridiculous name for a prison. Sing Sing, I mean. But it sounds more like an opera house. Black alligator. All the visitors make an effort to look their best. Actually, it's very touching. All the women wearing their prettiest things. I love them for it. I love the kids, too. You'd think it would be sad seeing kids at a prison, but it isn't. They have ribbons in their hairs and lots of shine on their shoes.
As I understand it, we're getting you ready to visit somebody at Sing Sing?
You could always tell what kind of a person a man thought you are by the earrings he gave you. I must say, the mind reels.
May I ask whom?
Whom I'm going to visit, you mean?
I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know that I should discuss it. He never told me not to. You must cross your heart and kiss your elbow.
Well, I'll try.
You probably read about him. Sally Tomato.
Sally Tomato?
Well, don't look so shocked. They couldn't prove he was in the mafia, much less head of it. They only proved that he cheated on his income tax. Anyway, he's a darling old man. He wasn't my lover or anything. I never knew him until after he was in prison. And I've gone to see him every Thursday for 7 months. Now I think I'd go even if he didn't pay me. Shoot.
I could only find one. He pays you?
His lawyer does, if he is a lawyer, which I doubt. He only has an answering service. And he always wants to meet at Hamburger Heaven. There you are, you sneak. Dress. There we are. And a bag. And a hat, too. Anyway, about 7 months ago, this so-called lawyer, Mr. O'Shaughnessy, asked me how I'd like to cheer up a lonely old man and pick up $100 a week. I told him, look, darling, you've got the wrong Holly Golightly. I do as well on trips to the powder room. Any gentleman will give a girl $50 for the powder room. And cab fare? That's another $50. Then he said his client was Sally Tomato. Sally had seen me somewhere and had admired me a la distance. So wouldn't it be a good deed to visit him once a week? How could I say no? It was also wildly romantic. How do I look?
Wow. I must say I'm amazed.
I never could have done it without you. Bag?
You mean he gives you $100 for an hour's conversation?
Mr. O'Shaughnessy does when I meet him and give him the weather report.
It's none of my business, but it sounds like you could get in trouble for that. And what do you mean by weather report?
Sally tells me things to say like, oh, there's a hurricane in Cuba, cloudy over Palermo, things like that. But don't you worry about me. I've taken care of myself for a long time.